Greetings, diners, and welcome to another edition of the Snap Card Gourmet here on the Doomstead Diner. Today is our special Thanksgiving edition for the Snap Card Gourmet, and to celebrate Thanksgiving, we are looking at how it is for a homeless person to try and prepare their meals and live without a domicile and without all the normal cooking apparatus. So what we've got out here is some camping stuff, and your basics are a cooking grill. This one's a little covered with snow because it did snow last night, and also a cooking stove, and there are numerous models of that. I've got another model with 2 burners, but for today's purposes we only need 1. My plans for the day, my plans for Thanksgiving dinner are a steak, which I'm going to cook up on the grill, and I'm going to make a gumbo that is going to go in that pot, and also I've got my chicken in this roaster, and that's going to go into a little burial plot with some hot stones and so forth, and I'll let it bake up in that for a few hours. No, not real. I'm not going to do that. Right inside there I have an oven, I have natural gas. I'm not homeless, so I don't really need to cook my chicken that way. But I can cook all this stuff out here, and I probably will do so. For the gumbo, we're making it from some Progresso soup, one of my favorites, the black bean and vegetable soup. But by itself, the black bean and vegetable soup is not very filling. It comes in at about, 220 calories, 2 servings, 110 calories. So that really is not enough to fill you up if you're homeless. But what I'm going to add to it, to make it more substantial, is a can of black beans and a can of corn. Now, obviously, doing this in mittens, rabbit fur mittens, is fairly difficult, and I don't really need the mittens. It's about 15 degrees out here, and for me, 15 degrees is possibly balmy. So I could take them off, but I'm wearing them just for show, as another prop. Now, one thing you could say is, RE, propane, all that stuff, you're not going to have that when the shit hits the fan. And that might be true. So I have, in addition to the propane-fired stuff, charcoal-fired stuff, and some bags of charcoal, etc., in prep. And plus, out there, in the great outdoors, there's plenty of wood. So cooking fuel is not in short supply for me, by any stretch of the imagination. However, I do consider these propane canisters from Coleman to be one of your better barter items. They come in at about $3 each, and when the shit hits the fan, probably be worth their weight in gold. And they're also refillable. You can refill them from your 5-gallon or 100-gallon tanks of propane. I've got a 100-gallon tank in my RV, and a few 5-gallon tanks as well. So running out of propane, at least for a year, probably is not in the offing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get cooking on this, but I'm not going to do the whole show of cooking. I do have an article that's going to go up here later today talking about the difficulties that you have as a homeless person in cooking, and I'll try to get some pictures too of the results of all of this stuff. But to be honest, I probably am not going to cook all of it up today, because I would just have too many leftovers. I already have too many leftovers. So I will probably just make the steak, and that'll be it. I'll save the rest of it for later in the week. Okay, well, I hope all of you are having a good Thanksgiving. The oil prices are crashing today, and things are looking really active in the world of doom. So, there should be plenty more coming on the diner in the next few weeks. And that's all the doom. This time until next time, here on the Doomstead Diner.